What's up, everyone? Today we're reacting to another episode of Big Bang Theory. If you guys can hit that like button, subscribe, share. Let's get into it. Season 8, Episode 7.
So what are you working on these days?
I'm studying one-celled organisms to try and find the neurochemicals that lead to the feeling of shame.
What would a one-celled organism have to be embarrassed about?
Yeah.
Same as all of us, getting out of a car without underwear.
Isn't this supposed to be being naked in the school?
Interesting news.
Okay, if it's sometimes Howie wears yours, Leonard already told us.
He was being funny.
Right.
I'm pretty sure. He was asked to be a part of a magazine article about the 50 sexiest female scientists in California. Isn't that cool?
I think it's awful.
Why would you say that?
Bernadette is a successful microbiologist. She should be celebrated for her achievements, not her looks. I mean, what kind of message does that send?
Why can't someone
Just
be
sure.
thought of as both smart and pretty?
Yeah.
I just don't think a professional woman should have to flaunt her sexuality in order to get ahead.
Okay, what's the big deal? Look, if it helps you make a sale with a physician, I don't think it hurts to flirt a little. I mean, crank up the AC in the car beforehand, you know, to wake up the girls.
Okay, now.
Maybe
It's
it's
not
different in
helping.
the world of sales, but it's already hard enough for women to be taken seriously in science.
You know, maybe if fashion magazines had female scientists in them, I would have become a theoretical physicist.
Okay, you're not helping the
Stop
point.
smirking at
You're,
each other.
you're not helping. On one side, I get Amy's points that, you know, like, that it might not, like, by being in this magazine, it might not give, like, a good image of, like, you know, female scientists and, like, what they actually do and do that. But on the other hand, I do see, like, you know, but maybe on the other hand, like, you know, like, it could help Bernadette's career. So, I don't know. It's Bernadette's choice whether or not she wants to do that. Who's that? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Even apartment buildings say don't do that.
Delivery men are the unsung foot soldiers of our
Okay.
nation's commerce. It's because of people
He doesn't
like
look like
you,
a delivery
people like
boy.
me can limit our human contact.
I'm not a delivery man, I'm a doctor, although I do often deliver alarming biopsy results to my patients.
Yeah,
not
I
a
bet
good
you
thing.
leave your patients in stitches. That was also humorous.
Yeah, honestly, Sheldon, I laughed. That was funny.
Are you bringing flowers to a patient to
May I
cushion
continue
the blow
on
of a
with
terminal
this?
diagnosis?
Yeah, this guy ain't.
That wasn't a joke.
Yeah. That wasn't. That was a clear non joke. This guy's even more oblivious to Sheldon.
Sales call. These are actually for a nice woman who makes sales calls to my office.
You know, they have delivery people that will do that for you.
Wait, she's giving this to Penny?
I was hoping to impress her by tracking her down on the internet and then showing up unannounced at her door.
Okay, that's that. That doesn't sound
Making the
good.
extra effort. Good for you.
He doesn't even know who he's talking. He completely ignored it. He was like, that's weird. Anyways.
Oh, Siam Palace?
Yes.
Meat crab and chicken satay?
Yes.
Extra peanut sauce?
No, but you can have mine.
Oh, well, very well. Oh, and on the topic of sharing things that are yours, there is a gentleman caller bringing flowers to your fiance as we speak.
It's like,
Why didn't you say that first?
Oh, hi. Does Penny live here?
May I ask why?
Well, I met her at my office. She winked at me, and hoping to initiate a romantic relationship.
So confirmed his suspicions.
I'm pretty sure she didn't wink at you.
Oh, she did.
I mean,
Seductively, like this.
after what we heard in the
And then she
The
touched my
opening
arm for
scene.
2 Mississippis, like, you know, 1 Mississippi, 2
okay, that's getting creepy. They're counting down how long she.
See, Penny is my fiance.
Really?
One day
Never seen
someone
her
will
wear an
stop.
engagement ring.
Really?
Even Sheldon wants to gossip.
It's just like the cute girl at the pet store all over again.
Excuse me?
He's looking for things that
She
I...
touched my arm for 5 Mississippis, and I bought a $2,000 iguana habitat. You give these to Penny. Oh, you probably don't want her to see this. It's unnecessarily graphic.
Good first.
Hold on,
Yeah,
Hofstadter. Leonard, where are your social skills?
Where is you?
This man is clearly upset. We should invite him in for a hot beverage.
You're
The
misreading.
score with Penny.
So have these two, and they're having dinner with us.
That's a fair point. To be honest, that's a fair point.
But you'll be happy to know they pulled the sexy scientist article.
What happened?
I don't know. They just canceled the photo shoot and said they're rethinking it.
I'm really sorry, but I think it's for the best. You want people focusing on your achievements, not staring at your breasts in some magazine.
I guess. It's really not that important. Hey, up here.
Sorry, we were talking about them. Look, I wasn't gonna say anything, but since you seem to be okay with the article being canceled, I have a little confession. I'm the reason it was pulled.
What? How?
I sent the editors of the magazine a pretty scathing email.
Amy, what did you say?
I simply pointed out that they would never consider doing an article ranking male scientists on their sexuality, let alone showing them in various stages of undress.
Because no one wants to see Neil deGrasse Tyson in a wet t-shirt bent over the hood of a Porsche.
It doesn't make a difference because they agreed it was in bad taste, and now you agree, so.
That's
Maybe
not
say
cool.
today.
That's not cool. Like,
No, what happened was
Yeah.
you got jealous, so you took away a chance for me to get some publicity.
yeah,
But it was bad publicity.
That's for me to decide, not you.
that is
I
true.
disagree. As a female scientist, I think what you do affects all of us.
And I think you don't like people expressing their sexuality because no one wants you to express yours. Oh,
That-
Amy,
that's
I'm
a
so
bit-
sorry. That was over the line.
You have a nice night.
Please don't go. Up until my vicious attack, you were the one in the wrong.
She's still in the wrong. Like, okay, yes, you can disagree with it, but like you're taking away other people's chances. That's an opportunity for Bernadette, and it's up to her whether or not to do the shoot. You know, it's not up to her, Amy, and like I think that was just a bad taste. You know, in my opinion. Like, yes, even though I agree, yes, it's not a good magazine, but like, yeah, it's pretty unfair and not up to like Amy, because she wasn't a part of this, and she's putting herself in this, and also. And it's so mean because she was excited and for this opportunity, and Amy ruined it for her, you know. So like, I think like Amy's really in the wrong for that. That's just not cool.
With 1 teaspoon of honey.
Thank you. Neat Star Trek mug. I actually have one of the phasers from the original TV show.
Cool. How do you get that?
Oh, easy. Gene Roddenberry needed a vasectomy.
Wait a minute.
Pays to be a doctor.
You snipped Gene Roddenberry's vas deferens?
Isn't this like patient
My romance
confidentiality?
has gone before.
I don't like to brag, but you see, I'm kind of the doctor to the star's urinary tracts. You want to see James Cameron's kidney stone?
James Cameron's kidney stone. That's what was part of the guy that made 3 avatars.
He was so happy after he passed it, he gave me a Terminator.
That is amazing. How long have you been collecting?
Well, ever since I was a kid, but I didn't really get
Human
serious
parts
until
are-
William Shatner's bladder infection.
I would love to see your collection.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Got some cool stuff. When I first started, I thought it'd be a good way to meet women, but, you know.
Yeah. They understand the pain.
Personal question. So how'd you get a girl like Penny?
Be next door is too well.
You know, just being myself, really.
Oh, please. You know, I'll tell you how he did it. Implacable, relentless badgering. In urology terms, he was a drug-resistant staph infection, and she was a urethra that could not shake him.
How about Raj agreeing?
I don't know if I'd call myself an infection.
A gallant man would defend his fiancée for being called a urethra.
Dr. Lorvis, what are you doing here?
Well, actually, I came to see you.
Really? Why?
That's a good question. Apparently, someone was being awfully flirty while not wearing their engagement ring, causing another someone to show up here thinking the first someone might be available.
Oh, God, don't make it so hard on her. Look, the first someone is the deceitful you. The second someone
Thanks.
is the delightful Dr. Lorvis.
Thank you, Sheldon.
You touched my arm for 2 Mississippis.
That's why you were mumbling Mississippi.
Can we talk in private?
Please, yes.
I'll be right back.
Wait, so what other celebrity genitalia have you handled?
Let's get back to the more interesting conversation.
What's the deal? You take off your ring when you go to work?
What? No. I just put it on the other hand and turn it around. I make more sales if these doctors think I'm single. I did the same kind of thing as a waitress. The real question is, what is he doing in your apartment?
He was upset, so Sheldon invited him in for a hot beverage.
You were okay with that?
No, I got upset. Sheldon made me a beverage too.
Sheldon has great
He's
manners.
actually kind of a nice guy.
Okay,
Sometimes.
whatever. Look, my company does not allow me to socialize with doctors outside of work. You've got to get rid of him.
I'll get rid of him, but you owe me one.
Hey, we're going to Oliver's house to see his collection. You want to go with us?
Yeah, sure.
You owe him. You still owe him.
You owe me.
The relentless badgering really works.
Welcome to my fortress of solitude. This is where I go to get away from all my other solitude.
This is cool, though.
The gun from Hellboy.
Yep,
How did you get it?
bought it at auction.
Oh.
I was hoping for a juicy tidbit about Ron Perlman's testicles.
Oliver, I'm going to play bingo.
Okay, Mother, have fun.
Still lives with his mom. Yikes, right?
You can't say that.
I'm not quite sure how to respond.
Yeah, no.
Oh, donkey Kong. This was my game when I was a kid.
There's like no
Because it's the story of a pretty blonde girl tirelessly pursued by a small, oddly shaped man.
Self-awareness.
No, because I liked it.
Now, don't get defensive. You're oddly shaped, but you got the girl.
So I've noticed Leonard gets teased a lot about his relationship with Penny.
Yes. If you'd like to join in, the premise is their love seems unlikely and doomed to failure.
You're giving him hope,
Think
Sheldon.
she'll be single soon?
Oh, if you want to get in on the pool, you're too late. Yeah. All the squares have been purchased.
Interesting. Excuse me, I have to take care of something.
Sheldon might have done something really bad.
Leonard, as your friend, I feel I should tell you something.
But
I'm still upset about that peanut sauce.
Could you hold the
the
door?
way Sheldon works.
Nice flowers.
Thank you.
Oh my
For a
god.
girl, I'm being implacable and relentless.
Yeah.
She keeps sending me mixed signals, but I think we both want the same thing.
What's that?
Unconditional love.
Guess that's all anybody wants.
Guess so.
Well,
He
I
met
hope
the
you get
two
it.
halves of Sheldon.
Mississippi,
And
true Mississippi.
why is she putting his hand up?
Next game, let's switch helmets.
No, I'd look silly in that helmet.
That hammer.
I can't take these.
Well, why not? I mean, you want what I want. We
He
have
already did
wonderful
move
Mississippi.
directions.
I'll tell her we should just be friends.
Hey, moon.
Dr. Lorvis?
Penny, we should just be friends. Happy.
Do you understand what's going on? Do you? Well,
Where Dr. Lorvis is, he's been gone a while.
Maybe he's playing bingo with his mommy.
Sad how some guys can't cut the apron strings.
Okay, now you're messing with me.
Yeah.
Guys,
That's
we're locked in
crazy.
here.
Oh, this day just keeps getting better.
You just left them alone playing games in your house?
Well, they seemed happy, and I thought that would give me time for you and I to get to know each other better. That was before we met.
It's like both angles.
We all have a past.
Okay, you can't just go chasing after every girl who's nice to you.
Well, that's not what Sheldon says, and he seems to know his way around the ladies.
Hey, Leonard, guess who's back? Dr. Lorvis. Yeah, you care to join us? What? You locked them in your basement?
Well, they're not locked in. The door just sticks.
Okay, so how do they unstick it?
They'd need the key.
Devious.
Okay, no, that's it. We are gonna go over there right now, and you are going to let them out.
3 Mississippi.
Move it!
Oh, good, you're here. Amy, I am so sorry.
That has to wait. This weirdo locked the guys up in his basement.
What?
She seems nice. Who's she?
Just walk.
Anyone in their sights.
You can do this.
Watch. One ladder left.
Yeah, they're all fine here. It's not like they're
Dr. Lorvis, isn't there something you want to say?
Yes, I'm very sorry for locking you in my home.
Yeah, that was very uncool.
Get that hammer, get that!
Okay, Leonard, let's go.
Just hang on.
Yeah, give it 5 more
While we
minutes.
wait, would you like to see Toby Maguire's prostate sonogram?
Sure.
Oh, spoiler alert, he was worried about nothing.
That must be some compliment for this. But I don't know. Maybe I'm the one who's in the wrong about this Bernadette Amy thing. I think it was totally uncool, but I guess she was apologizing, so it's all good. But yeah, I enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Yeah, if I was in that game room, why would I even call? I would just stay there for a long time, playing all the games, seeing all the things. You know, that's such a cool place. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction.